The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Mark Roberts is with us right now. He's the Executive VP and co-founder of Staff Leasing. How are you, Mark?
I'm doing fabulous. You know, you talk about wandering in.
Yeah.
In Steve's case a few times, I've seen him stumble in.
And it wasn't because of alcohol.
It's just the way he walks sometimes.
It's like watching a baby giraffe.
So Mr. John Murphy, a few weeks ago, we were at a golf tournament.
Yeah.
And we got there, and we were ready to go. And I said, "Here we go!" And I turned the key, and I broke the key off in the cart.
Oh my God!
And
So
John
him.
said that was a very Steve Roberts thing.
Yes, it was. All right. So that's why I stumble in.
There we go. So
Mark, you've been involved with Staff Leasing as the co-founder for how many years now?
Wow, it's 37 years we've been doing
my
this.
goodness.
You know a little bit about HR, and you know a little bit about how businesses run.
Yeah, we do. And we've been doing it for so long, it's interesting. And I think we talked about this before, the fact that when we started, it was payroll comp benefits.
Right.
And HR was more of like personnel back then. And now it's HR, payroll comp benefits, because there's so many new rules and regulations and laws and things that come about all the time. But
What does HR encompass nowadays, if you want to get specific, so that businesses know what your services are?
oh my gosh, it's everything from the handbooks, job descriptions, onboarding, termination, all of the.
So you fire
aspects of
people?
it. Well, we don't necessarily fire them, but we make sure that they are terminated in a proper fashion, whether it's a layoff or it's something that there's reasons behind it. So the warning notices and everything else that go along with that are properly done.
Is there in the HR manual, is there a whole list of things you can't say? You can't.
Oh, God. Well, that's the whole sexual
Steve doesn't pay attention to any of that.
That's the whole, sexual harassment training.
But
thing that's got to be done
even beyond
annually
that,
and
like,
all
I
that.
mean,
I don't know if it's necessarily written. A lot of it's common sense, but I know that you can get in a lot of trouble with that. So, but you certainly do have to be careful with what you're doing. So.
As we expand with commerce in the area via, Micron and then supporting businesses and all that's really going to be big opportunities for your business because
hopefully, yeah.
You can help all these
to
small
it.
businesses.
Yeah, there's a ton of small businesses that will be supporting Micron.
What is
And
your
we're
size? What size businesses
Oh my
do you
gosh,
help?
we've got clients with 2 or 3 employees, and
Okay.
we've got clients with over 300 employees.
Beautiful.
So we've got a wide range of what we do, and all of it's the same thing. For a small business to be able to go out and get the benefits and shop for them and put it all together and manage them. And
is
all
that
of
what a PEO is?
It's professional employer organization. So it's grouping all of our different clients together, giving us the buying power to be able to get the benefits.
So it's really staff HR. The leasing thing, maybe someone's confused. It's really we're your staff HR. So if a company is maybe they're putting a trucking company and they came in and they're working with Micron or something, you could help with the benefits, help with the payroll, and help with that the HR stuff. That's the thing that people go, oh, HR, and they never talk about HR and go, yay. They always kind of cry a little. Is that fair?
Absolutely, and it's interesting because when we go into clients and chat before they're clients, when we go into prospects and sit and meet with them and go over and review things with them and explain, they're like, wow, this is taking things to the next level for them, which is really important. And a lot of the times they're saying, well, why isn't everybody doing this? And we're saying, yeah, they should.
Right. Why isn't everybody doing it?
It's, a lot of people, they just don't quite understand it. They worry about losing control, but actually they're gaining more control because they've got somebody now that's making sure things are done properly. The communication with the employees is a lot better. So, but it's just a matter of education. They can save money on the benefits too because of our buying power. 5 health plans, 2 dental, life, vision, EAP, cancer insurance, long-term disability, short-term disability, 401k plan. It's a full Fortune 500 benefit plan that is put together for them.
And you take the liability too. So in other words, if there's a mistake or anything, you're absorbing that. It's not the company's fault.
True, but it's co-employment, so they've got responsibilities too. They're not just able to dump things onto us and expect us to. If they're doing something wrong, we tell them they better fix it, because we're not going to take the liability for somebody doing
screwing up
wrong.
on purpose.
Are there geographic limitations to this?
Not really. We're in multiple states. But right now, we're really finding that expanding into different outlying areas from Syracuse. I mean, we've really been developing out in Oneida County, Utica area, and there's quite a bit of business out there that it's brand new. You get involved in the chambers and things like that out there, and all of a sudden it's like, wow, we didn't know this existed.
I felt that way when I worked radio out there. It's like little big town.
It really is, but they're really doing a great job out in that area right now. They really
What would you tell someone that said, you know what, we've got a payroll company, we don't need any of the stuff you got? What'd you tell them?
Well, they really do need what we've got because they are handling it one way or another right now. So it's either outsourcing payroll here, but then they've got to outsource the benefits over here. Then with the HR, they've got somebody that's been doing something else, and maybe 3 or 4 people doing the HR within their organization. And with us, is taking it to the next level. They've got a single source that's going to end up taking care of all of this for them.
Is there one thing that's more likely broken with people that aren't using a service like yours? Like you go in every time and you go, oh my gosh, fix this.
It's funny because it depends. Some people, it's benefits is the driving force. It is all the compliance and HR. And part of what we find too is that for them to get the quality people that they're looking for, that's one of the things that we can really help with. That now they've got all of the benefits in place that can help them compete with these larger companies that are out there, even though they're a small business.
So if someone has the same job, pays the same, you can offer benefits, they can't, or it's a mix mash. They're more likely to retain and keep employees because they use you. Is that what I think I heard you say?
And we have very little turnover with our clients leaving. Very, very little.
Okay, so Staff Leasing, no, they don't lease staff. They're an HR company that help people. Staff Leasing-PEO. Just put Staff Leasing, sir. You'll find it. These guys,
there we go.
They got lots of referrals and lots of people. Mark Roberts, we appreciate you joining us today.
Thanks so much.
And he's my cousin.
Yeah, well, not really, but we say it is.